I threw the party of the century, and people came over, no one left sober. And it was all for you. It was all for you. Alright, what is up, YouTube? We're back. Today we're at LCU, and I got a lot of things I want to try out. But just a couple things that we're going to be going over, or basically what this video is going to be. Or let me actually line y'all up to where y'all can actually see the shots and stuff. Bad YouTuber, L YouTuber. We're just gonna do like another casual round. I know these are gonna be coming out quite a bit, but I mean, shoot, I can't stop playing disc golf, so, and I'm not really too much of a creative genius in my part, and I grabbed the wrong disc. This is what's bad about having like same color disc in your bag, is that you're always gonna grab the wrong one. I'm gonna have to grab this bad boy. But yeah, just another casual round from yours truly. Today we're at LCU, but I don't know. I don't know what we want to do with this video. Alright, two off the top, everybody knows that. It's just formality now. But good thing it's not freaking super windy or super cold. So we come out here and actually throw our discs how they're meant to fly and not turn over immediately. There we go. Oh, that one almost flashed the basket. Still also putting with the P Model S's still. So ain't nothing changed with the putters. And also, oh yeah, that's also something I was gonna talk about with my bag. So we're actually trying to do something where we're kind of like minimizing the molds that we have inside our bag. Because I feel like I really did have just a lot of overlap. And it was kind of, I wouldn't say it was messing up my game, but it was definitely like where I'm like, I know I should have this destroyer or like this disc to where I know that if I barely put like a tiny bit of hyzer, one of them will fly more stable than the other one. Which I mean, I'm not saying that I still don't have those modes in my bag, but like I had a freaking turn and a ballista, a regular ballista, no ballista pro. But I had both those in my bag, and they were pretty much doing the exact same thing for me, which were just hyzer flip discs that I know that could go far. So what I did is I just took the lower of the speed out, which I mean the ballista, it's fun to throw, especially with them long shots. Like really, it's just a straight bomber disc. But the turn is like effortless distance, where I know I could just put it on just one specific angle and it's just gonna stay on that angle, or not stay on the angle, but it's just gonna hyzer flip up, maybe get like a touch a bit of turn depending on what the wind's doing, and then it'll just fly straight for a very long time and then start fading out. Which I feel like that's a lot better than what the ballista is. There's like the ballista is like a like semi-state, like a little bit more stable than the turn. But if I have a turn and then I got a Wraith in my bag, the Wraith is gonna be a little bit more stable than that turn. The Wraith, which is a disc that I like, and then the turn, which is just I'm barely deciding on whether or not I should do, eventually will serve different purposes on what I want. So the turn, it was automatically just a flip up straight disc, and the Wraith is a little bit more overstable. But eventually what I want the Wraith and the turn to be is the Wraith to beat in to where it's basically where the turn is right now, and I want the turn just to beat into where it's just a roller or like a big old bomber tailwind disc. Some dude just walked like right by me. That's embarrassing. I was like kind of yelling too. Oh boy, that's just like the most embarrassing thing that's happened to me while recording. I was just looking at me as well. I'm just gonna throw. I need that to skip far left I mean. Pin high. I was expecting that just to hyzer just a little bit more. Also, are any of my fellow subscribers on their journey as a disc golf YouTuber as well? Like, or even content creator? Because like, just recording yourself in a bare open field, and people are wondering like, they're already wondering like, what are you even doing out here just throwing at the basket? And then you're also recording yourself just talking to yourself. Like, I don't know, bruh. Like, it's a lot more comfortable whenever I like basically whenever I used to do Madden and MLB The Show videos, nobody was coming into my room. Nobody was watching me do what I was doing. It's not that like I'm nervous or anything around people. It's just like people that just come out of the blue or that are just like looking at me from far away. I can't do it, man. It's not in me to do that, or it's not in my blood to be comfortable with that. So I don't know, it's just weird, dog. All right, and also if y'all have any suggestions on fairway drivers, leave them down in the comment section below, because man, this is what I'm missing. All right, since I did lower my back down and I'm throwing less things and I'm just trying to what is it called, shape the disc instead of having the disc just shape itself, then a lot of the discs I have, it's like I got like a straight putter, I got 2 overstable putters, flippy mid-range, straight mid-range, and then overstable mid-range. And I got that thing basically throughout the entire thing until it goes to distance drivers. Then I got the Wraith, Turn, and then I got Destroyers, which the Destroyers mainly are for forehands and like long distance backhands. But I just want suggestions on like a mid-range or like a fairway that's like slightly, that'll just fly straight. You know what I'm saying? Like right now I got the Stalker, and then I got the Insanity from Axiom, and those have been doing pretty good, but I want something that just like maybe just a little bit more stable, a little bit less stable on the 7-speed side, and a lot more or not a lot more stable, just a tiny bit more stable on the 9-speed side. I didn't put my back into that one at all. That one was just came out just a little bit too soft. All right, hopefully I don't get blown backwards, because got the wind coming straight into me. But at least we'll have a tailwind putt, so that's good. Come on, we need at least something, because man, I mean, par really ain't bad to start off the video. Don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, that's way too left. There it is. I know I need to put it up higher, but with higher, the first one, instead of higher, it just released early. So it was a good height, it's just whenever you don't pop it, the disc doesn't go exactly right where you want it to go. But I mean, we're getting pars out here, but that's also something else that we're gonna be working on, is just our driving off the tee percentage. Because if we're not driving off the tee very well, then we're not scoring very well. And right now we're at 3 pars all in a row. And this is a hole where typically I'm not looking for par, or where I'm typically not looking for birdie. We're typically looking for par right here. But let's see if we get one right here today for the YouTubes. I'm gonna try out this Destroyer. I've had it for a while. I just never really thrown it, but I know that it's a little bit stable for being 169 grams. That's what I should say, not just 169. People are like, what the hell are you talking about? You'll get it sooner or later. Yep. It flipped up a little bit. It's just, I need to throw that a lot more right if I wanted that to actually park the basket. Okay, now this is something that is a little bit new to me, because typically whenever I go straight hyzer at this basket, I'm typically either far right because I do something way too flippy, or I'm short and way left because I do something too stable. So I still threw something a little bit, or I didn't throw the disc exactly perfect, but I threw exactly what I wanted. It just went a little bit long and a little bit left of what I was trying to do. But see, I mean, honestly, we're probably just gonna lay this up. Yeah, we're not gonna risk anything. I mean, I know it's for YouTube, but if I could take a guaranteed 3 just playing by myself and not having the implications of an actual tournament on the line, that's just me just saying discipline, dog. That's all it is. Like, if you want to do it during practice, then why would you do it during a tournament? You know what I'm saying? And I would say for this shot, since I'm taking a 3, then I have more justification on why I will lay up during the tournament. You feel me? As we approach this hole, what is this, hole 5 or hole 6? Yeah, hole 5. I just saw, or not I didn't just see, I saw this a while ago, but Anthony Bedanza signed with Infinite on like a creator deal, I guess you could say. And then Broderick, those are two guys that are like big in the social media stuff or YouTube stuff scene that I've seen. And they just signed, or even Trevor Staub just signed with Finish Line as well. So y'all let me know if that's something that maybe we try to aim for next year, or maybe even sometime later down this year. Or do y'all think just me just being strictly an open bag is fine? I think it'd be better for the Wheeling the Fairways content, but I mean, it's always fun just to be part of a team, you know? There goes that Wraith. It's turning a little bit, oh, a little too much. Whoa, now. Oh, we kind of blasted that one. Whoa, what is that? Thrown into a headwind, or it wasn't really like a headwind, it was a right to left wind. It kind of pushed this a little bit too straight of what I was liking. I was thinking that it was gonna be a little bit more heavier on the hyzer, but it didn't do that. But anyways, look what's back in the bag. Zone. Took both the tactic and the slammer out for the zone again. Didn't turn it. Good layup though. I mean, this is a par 4, so this will be our first birdie of the day. This is our first birdie of the day. Let's do it, baby. Oh, that one felt better. Yeah, both of those felt good. I think we found it. I think we found what we were missing. I wasn't doing what I've been teaching myself every other day whenever I'm practicing. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and look for the destroyer, and I'll see y'all on hole 6. Here goes one of the just in fun holes. Like, it's a hole where sometimes it's hard, sometimes it's easy, but with the favorable wind like today, we got a slight right to left wind. If I throw anything on hyzer on this right side of this tree right here, it's gonna go left, but I gotta make sure I get the distance with it as well. I think I did it. I just need that baby to swing more. Okay, yeah, that's parked right behind the basket, dog. I mean, it's just one of those shots where if you have it, you have it. If you don't, you don't. Now, is this parked? No, but it is like the range that we had the last putt. So honestly, it shouldn't be too difficult. On the pole. Oh, band. Here we go. Redeem it. There we go. I think I'm probably gonna do this like a longer form video. I'll probably give y'all some clips going from 8 until probably like 12 or 13. So it ain't too long. So we probably won't be actually talking through that unless I come up with something that maybe I want to talk about. But just a new format that I kind of want to test out. Y'all probably seen this disc before. EMAC Truth, coming straight from the Wheeling the Fairways bag. It was honestly just really good as like a hyzer flip straight disc. So I'm like, man, since the season's over, or the first season's over, might as well just put this back. Might as well put this disc in the bag because it flew really nice. What did I tell you? Just a dead straight. Oh, a dead straight flyer, man. Just super nice. I haven't really had that in the bag in a while because I mean, flat ground, totally. It's gonna just, if I throw it flat, gonna hold the flat and then turn right. But I mean, just as a hyzer flip disc, it just flies straight for so long. And then since this is an uphill, it started hyzering out. The only other disc that I've had that's like that is Innova Atlas, surprising or not, or a Westside disc sling. And honestly, point and shoot discs are like, it's like one of the most beautiful shots. Because if you can just get a disc to hyzer flip and just fly straight, you don't really gotta worry about too much. It's just super simple. Ah, that's 3 in a row. Nice turkey right there. Alrighty, so this is what I was talking about, where I'm not gonna do too much talking. All we're gonna do is just film the tee shots, film the putts, and after each hole, I'm gonna show you in the bottom left corner what we are taking on that specific hole. I'm not gonna tell you about the overall, but as you can see right here on the bottom right or left, I can't remember where I put these typically, but you can see our score. We are currently 3 under going into hole 8. And so like I said, after each time I throw a putt, it's gonna show y'all what I got for that hole. And we're probably gonna do it for probably like 6 or like, we're just gonna see how many holes we get through. I'm thinking probably about around hole 12, I'll come back to y'all. But anyways, just kick back, enjoy some music, but you'll find out. Let's just kick over to it. Alrighty, so after whatever that was, I don't even know what I was doing, honestly. But we went through, what, 4 holes? And got 1 under through those 4 holes. So I think right now we're sitting at even 4 under. So yeah, I just want to finish out this round, shoot pretty good. You can probably hear a whole lot of traffic behind me. But, so it's all right here. We got a long par 4 right here ahead of us. We're just gonna go with our destroyer, put it on some turn, see how far down there we can get. I need that to get out of it. Okay. Yeah, not too bad. Honestly, with the backhand, we probably could have cut off just a little bit more distance, but honestly just wanted to see what the forehand was talking about today. All right, now it's all up to this upshot, honestly, to see whether or not we're gonna get the 3 or if we're just gonna go ahead and take the par on here. I think it is in Captain Raptor distance. It's just, I don't know if I should throw a little bit of turn on it or if I should release it flat. I think if I release it flat, straight, I think you'll get there, but I gotta actually throw it flat. If I throw it on, I think if anything, hyzer is a better play out, a better bail out, than trying to release it super flat. So I think I'm gonna try to go flat, but if anything, we need to release it on hyzer. Can't be turning this bad boy. He released it flat, so that should be good. Unless we blasted it. Oh no, that's perfect. Oh yeah, we definitely got a putt right there. So like I said, I knew what we had to do. Honestly, just taking out through my thought process on this, because I've had a really bad thing with my forehand as of recently, where whenever I want to throw something flat, I typically turn it a little bit too much, but then that also translates to whenever I try to turn something and try to flex something out of basket, I don't put enough turn on it. So I think getting the feel for flat is gonna eventually lead to where I know where that anhyzer release is gonna be. Oh, I thought I pushed that one just a little bit too left. That one came out left too and low. But I thought I pushed it just a little bit too much left, but good thing that we're putting on these disc catchers. If we're putting on anything else, that thing is getting spit back out and we're just taking our 4. Anita Max Ween. Anita Max Ween. All right, y'all see this big old T-sign right here? This is Ghetto right here. This is what we like to call Ghetto Productions. And we're right here rocking out Ghetto Productions with me, myself. We're just some DGK, some dirty ghetto kids. Alrighty, so honestly, kind of calm right now. And we got an uphill throw, but everybody enjoys like a nice hyzer flip disc, but why not just try something big and go full distance shot and hyzer over these left trees, get it right. Man, we could be looking at maybe, shoot, a good 380 if we get it right. Maybe even 320 if we get it straight nose up. We're gonna see what we can do right here. Oh, okay. I was just thinking too much about my form. All right, good stuff, good stuff. I know what we gotta do. Oh, we overcooked that one. Dang it. This is a shot that has different kinds of scenarios and different types of shots too. So one will be an anhyzer forehand, but the only problem with that is that if I overcook it, I'm probably gonna be in these lower bushes. And if I cook it over perfectly and it stays up in the air, I'll be by that tree on the left side. And that tree honestly blocks any passageway to making a putt. Then we got the hyzer flip, dead straight shot with our turn. But the only thing is, if it turns a little bit too much, there's a tree on the right. So honestly, what I would like to do right here is probably throw this same Wraith, but what we're gonna do is just throw it on the right side, get around that tree, and then if anything, if we land that street, or there's like a little walking path right there, if we get to that walking path on the right side, then it's a free lane. There's not gonna be nothing blocking us. So I think that's what we're gonna do. We got a little bit of an uphill, but we're gonna, either way, we can go with our Pro Wraith and just see if we get it to go. I just wanna throw it on hyzer. I don't care how high or low it goes. I prefer more lower than higher, but we gotta make sure we clear that hillside as well. I think that's way too high to do anything. Yeah. So honestly, awkward little run up. I kind of felt my body getting a little too ahead of itself. So honestly, the shot that we wanted, exact spot we wanted to hit, I think just lower would have probably been a lot better. Man, got this little rascal of a tree still right here in my way. Honestly, I think what we're gonna do is grab our Judge, and this is the straight putter I was talking about. It's straight to understable, but we're just gonna try to loft it over the right of this tree, maybe get a little throw-in action. Did we do it? Oh, just a little bit behind it. It was a good effort though. But anyway, that's the tap in, so let's go ahead and jump over to the next hole, doggy. Now, if you're a casual like myself and like to not get birdies, this is a hole for you. This is straight designed for you, because it is a like 420 foot plus downhill shot that goes to the left. And honestly, all we're doing here is just going for our 3, because the chances of me actually getting down there are slim to none. But we're gonna try today. We're gonna just hyzer flip something right at it. Hopefully this thing turns. I just flew dead straight. If I threw that flat, that'd have been nice. But yeah, On that shot, I think I just need to throw something a little bit less stable. Probably the turn on that exact line, get it to turn just a little bit, no pun intended, and then go left. And hopefully at that point we have like a nice little 50, maybe 60-foot jump putt. Here goes a little idea for you. Why don't you just stop throwing behind trees? Okay. Then we're just gonna do like a little flicky flick with our pig. Can't, this is hard because like, it's hard to not blast it, you feel me? But I think if we just do like a little flick of the wrist, it could be good. Oh, we pushed it way left and we're gonna be in the tree again. Ah, that one's out of the tree, so not too bad. Just a little common formality right here. Oh, dude. I think we're still, what, at five under? So, not too bad, honestly, just for coming out here and trying new things. But, I mean, typically, you want to come out here and just get birdies after birdies after birdies. Here we are, hole 15. Not a typically easy hole, but also not the hardest hole out here either. So what are we gonna do, as you can say? We're just gonna throw our rock 3 up there, just flat. If it turns a little bit, cool, because it's just gonna fly straight. At the end, it'll kind of hyzer out. But we could also throw like a big old, or not like a big old, I'm talking about like I'm like absolutely huge. But we could just throw a hyzer flip over to the right side, and it would start gliding over to the left quite a bit, even after it flips up, and then it'll just fly to the basket. I think honestly that's the more easier shot than versus the dead straight at it. So yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. I just didn't throw that far at all. That was supposed to flip up a lot more. I think the truth might just be the disc for this hole right here. Well, at least we got some good news. We're not behind a tree, so at least we got an open look at it. Ah, just a little bit. Dang it, dude. We need to get those down. Like, we can't be missing those. Those are crucial ones where we gave ourselves an opportunity and we just could not capitalize on it. Dang it, man. Those are the ones I get frustrated about because I know what it is. It's just the lack of practice, man. We're on hole 16. Yeah, 16, 17, yeah, 18. And this is a soft par 4. It's a really eagleable par 4, I should say. So I think that's what we're gonna try to do. Time for the DX Wraith. And we're just gonna throw it off to the left side. Hopefully get on like a roller angle. And I would imagine it's just gonna roll all the way up there. So let's see if we can execute it. I mean, that's a good angle. Just needs to stay on cut. Dang it, it's rolling forever. Oh, it still hasn't stopped. Okay, there it goes. Honestly, pretty good. But I think if I throw that just flat instead of trying to turn it over, then I get it on a better angle to where it's just gonna roll straight for a while, stand up, keep going straight, and then turn over on its back. All right, so it is getting kind of dark and my camera's having a trouble or a hard time trying to find these things. So we only got 2 more holes to go after this one. So we're just gonna pitch up right here and just take our easy 3. Ah, that's gonna go a little left. Dang it. I think honestly just a forehand would have done right here. Yeah, that'd have been a lot better than the backhand. Oh, that's never gonna do it. That came out so soft. Why are you taking a step if you're not gonna throw it at the basket? An easy par 4, and you take a 4. Oh, dang, don't rip your jacket now. Alrighty, I'm just showing this just for the internet's sake. 416, way down there, and we're throwing from right here. So, honestly, this is just a clip so I can show everybody. Like, oh, you can't throw far. All right, let's just see. This is that internet distance everybody's talking about. So let's see if I can throw a 500-foot golf line. Now, if I don't do it, I ain't never seen this clip ever in y'all life. But if I do it, it's gonna be everywhere. Oh yeah, also going with the champ turn. Ah, but we just didn't do it. Dang it, man. Alrighty, everybody could type in their L's in the comment section, because don't know what we're doing out here, man. If we can't, we've been throwing lines all crispy all day, but I guess we're trying to overthrow. So that overthrow, shout out to Overthrow Disc Golf. But we're trying to overthrow our form right now. So can't be doing that. I think a smooth little 450 would suffice. But what can you do besides just keep it in the back of your mind and then just proceed to the next shot zone. That should be good. And I mean, I could honestly just take this for as it is. We came down the hill a little bit, probably a good pin high. Probably went a little bit deeper than what the T sign said, so it was probably honestly probably like a 500-foot shot. Again, it went on a downhill, so kind of cheater distance. But I guess I should go out to a field one day and then we could do one of those how far can I actually throw videos like that are so popular during the off season with people trying to correct their form and stuff. But that means I'll be a W YouTuber, and I don't think I'm one of those guys. Alrighty, so as we're finishing up, it's probably hard for my camera to just even keep focus on what's even going on, because it is dark right now. But we're at hole 18, currently 6 down. So if we park this one, that'll put us at 7 down. But honestly, ending at 6-7, that's not too bad for a full 18. Obviously, missed a lot of putts and missed a lot of good opportunities, man. But this is just a learning experience, and we'll get better from now on. But either way, go EMAC Truth right here. Let's see if we can just put one underneath the basket. Oh, so we threw it right at the basket. It just hit too high on the hillside to where it couldn't slide up to the basket, but we went just a little bit past it. Y'all probably couldn't see none of that. Here we go, man. This is for that 7 under. Dang, only if we kept it just a little bit lower on the hillside, would have been just tapping in for this. But we're going uphill. Let's just throw a little bit of Annie to flat right here on this putt. Oh, let's go. That came out straight hyzer though. 2 for 2, 2 to make it true. And that is a 7 down through a full 18. And I don't think I've ever posted a full 18 on my channel actually. So that's a new goal that we got. But it's probably hard for y'all to see anyways. But alrighty, I just felt like I had to redo that outro because man, I had my freaking head cut off. I was looking like that one dude from the Proud family. But like I was saying on the outro, that I mean, if you enjoyed this long form content and you want to see more of it, please leave a like, subscribe, and comment down anything that I talked about in this video. Let me know too in the comments section down below. And I mean, that's it for me. So I want to make this a easy get in, get out type deal. But I mean, if you stayed here for the remainder of this video and you watched the whole thing through, bro, you're truly goated, and I'll give you a big old hug right here. Come on, bring it in, dude. Bring it in. Alrighty, now that that soft stuff is out of the way, please leave a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.